It's actually sister.
Is it sharp? Is it
Yeah,
sharp?
your mum's just said.
Sharp.
Is this the video? Is this the one that you're doing?
Mum, it actually says
Sharp.
stuff. Mum, listen,
Nice new sharp knife.
Yeah, it sings, yeah.
From
No, it
Amazon.
doesn't.
Does it
Look.
sing? Does it do?
Right.
It's only
I'm going upstairs and make a video quick, okay? I'm having a beer. I don't need a cup of tea, thanks. We got our car back. Marie's been decorating it, putting the leaves everywhere. We got our car back and we went to the shops and got some stuff. It was good. Oh, I'm going to keep my camera this way up now, anyway. Oh, I've got to speak up because no one will hear me. I was, while I was doing the last video, I did think, am I speaking a bit quiet? But to be honest, with the kids around, sometimes I don't want to talk about things and I don't want them to hear it, you know. That's maybe the reason why I'm a bit quiet sometimes. Plus I've got a low voice, which means I have to speak up. I remember the first time I worked with my boss, he said, when I first started, when I was like 15, he used to say you need to speak up because your voice is deep. So it's a shame I don't talk like this. I don't hear me all the time. It's a nice cheap Tesco lager. Because lager's lager. Why would I pay like $5.50 for some fancy lager when I can get it for like £3 for 4 cans? It's the same. It's like £2 more for a branded one. I don't know. I mean, Bud Light, I know it's got like rice in it or something weird. Anyway, have a beer and then we're having chicken burgers for tea with tomato, cucumber, burger sauce. Proper Dairy slices. They're nice. Dairy slices are nice. Anyway, to the XJW stuff. I had a comment from a naughty boy, or it could be a naughty girl, who's a Jehovah's Witness, who was looking at my videos. It's funny how they tell you what you're doing is wrong, and they're happy to try and put you right, but they're sitting there and they're watching an apostate's videos. So yeah, hypocrites. That's all I get really from JWs, hypocrites. And also, like Marie was just saying, we were just in Tesco and Marie said, you know, she felt a bit awkward because she thought we might see some of the witnesses. And I said, oh, don't worry about it. And she said, yeah, but I know I'm going to be upset when I see him because, you know, I feel like I've lost my family. And I said, well, a good comment I got on one of my YouTube videos was that you haven't lost any friends because they were never really your friends. They were all fake. And it's just true. It's very true that they're fake. I mean, if they were still willing to be my friends, them witnesses, I'd be their friend. But, well. What's that?
I got Jenny Weasley.
Oh, very good. She got Jenny Weasley on her Harry Potter. She gets the blind packs of Harry Potter. Anyway, to the point, I was just to say something else when I got interrupted. Friends, false friends, they're fake. I'd still be friends with them. I'd still be friends with them. Oh yeah, that's it. The one friend I thought I had, obviously, who helped me out a lot and was nice and everything. The reason why I think he's actually finally done, he thought we were in the right, leaving because of a paedophile. Well, the paedophile was the icing on the cake. That's not the reason why I left. That's not the full reason why. I'll speak about that in a second, so I've got to try and remember that reason why I left. Not just that one thing. And now, but through remembering that, I forgot what I was talking about. That friend who I thought was a friend. Well, I think he came and he saw the pumpkins out the front. So this is what it amounts to, is that a man will stop having something to do with me as a friend. I keep looking at the screen, but I shouldn't be looking at myself. I should be looking at that little thing there. I'm learning. Stop swearing. Look at the camera and speak up. This is why I'm a bit close to the camera. Hopefully you can hear my voice. I'm going to have to get a speaker. I looked last night. You get about £10 on Amazon. You get a little speaker thing. Just plug it in your phone. It sounds pretty good to get a better quality. Anyway. it amounts to a man not being my friend anymore, not being there for me, or me not being able to confide in him, or look after him and his wife in any way, or him look after us in any way. You know, I thought he was a lifelong friend, but because my children carved out, look at the camera. Who is it? What do you want?
Mum wants me to put her stuff in her underwear drawer.
All right, well, you'll have to wait because I'm making a video. 5 minutes. Well, actually 15 minutes because all I've got is my memory on my phone. No peace for the wicked. No, I'm wicked apparently because I don't listen, obey, and be blessed. What it amounts to is he won't be my friend anymore because my children carved a shape out of a freaking vegetable, a pumpkin. They had fun making faces in a pumpkin. Is a vegetable. It's not a fruit. It's a marrow thing, and it's a squash in the squash family. So yeah, that's a vegetable. So how fickle a friendship when a man has to make that's the final straw. Oh, you carved a vegetable. It's funny. All I've had is two pieces of toast with cheese on today, and a mini Mars bar, a multi-pack one, little stupid ones. Been working, cutting some tall conifers about 15, 20 foot high, and then when the tractors come, we have to move out the way, and it's quite funny because we're in the middle of nowhere, and I was raking up, cleaning up and that, and then all of a sudden made me jump. There's some woman jogging. I don't know where she came from. In the middle of nowhere, just appears. Boom. Well, anyway, I would love to make some more videos, but with more interesting things in rather than just talking all the time. Because it's interesting to see other videos, and I'm sure that I've got things you'd like to see. I'd like to show you, like someone must have got out one of the lorries that carry the potatoes, or someone jumped out of a tractor, got a shovel, and dug out this trench away from the road, so this massive puddle could just run away, because obviously where the trucks are on the country roads, they wear them down the sides and it collects all this water, and it's just way too much water. And they dug this little trench, and we noticed it last time. And before we did the job, we had a look at the job, and we saw this bit. And this time, it looks like all the wild animals are using that little route. And I thought it was very interesting, you know, how animals sort of follow the edges of things. Well, I suppose they're avoiding predators, staying in the shadows, and, you know, staying at the side of the road. But they use this new little pathway, and I thought it was quite interesting. So there's some I think it was squirrel prints and some sort of birds, but there were some weird prints in there, like bird prints, but they look like almost square on the tips, like no little claws or talons, or whatever the frick you'd call them. Well, you wouldn't call them talons, would you? Blackbird with talons, eh? I don't know. When you say talon, I think of a bird of prey with the big, you know. Yeah, as you can see, I'm quite happy today because I got my car back and I've been back to work, and it's been an awesome day. So yeah, it's been cool. Someone messaged this morning, I think it was. I got the message 4 hours after it's posted. It said posted 4 hours ago. I read it, and it said blah blah blah. It's on. I think it's on first Exjw, my video that I've made for people. If they want to see my videos, they must watch that video first. And you know what? I'm going to have to make another video and call it second Exjw, because I mean, I know Jehovah's Witnesses are narrow-minded. They're like, you know that Star Wars bit where they're flying along the Death Star and they're in that trench and they're flying along, you know. I remember having that game on the Commodore 64. That was cool. The trench, yeah. Anyway, and And that's what they're like. They're like in the trenches, and they're stuck on this one-way thing. And then when you become an XJW, you should get medals for that, you know. And shoot. It feels like you shoot up out of that trench, and all of a sudden, you got all the space. It's like, what the hell was I doing down in there? What was I doing? Anyway, they're narrow-minded, and they watch my videos, and they completely miss the damn point. Is that it wasn't just a paedophile. It was, okay, Jehovah's Witnesses, if you're watching this video, you believe these men are spirit appointed. So they're chosen to look after the sheep, but they're not looking after them. And that's the point. It wasn't just a paedophile. If I went through all the elders, they all contributed to me leaving, to me seeing that it is not the truth. Look at your Bible. If you're looking at apostate videos like this, look up even more. You go to JW Facts, and go on there and really question it. And if you find yourself making excuses like I did, making excuses like, oh, it's just this, it's just that, it's just this, all them just this and just is that, just that. Come on, put your heated windscreen on, put your fans on, and point them towards that thing. Clear that screen, and open your eyes and see. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. Your Bible's false. That everything you're taught, that you have, you'll find that things you use are old and outdated, or they're from the organisation. Propaganda. You're going to believe it. Don't be a mug. Follow your heart. Look at these people. Look at how the ones who are good-hearted, they're the ones with depression. They're the ones suffering. And they're the ones I miss. The nice ones who are sucked into it all and will never come out through looking at apostate stuff. They're going to have some real bad stuff done to them. And some of them have been in conditioned for so long, it's just awful. But hey, we're not thinking about that. I'm having a good day. And my car cost like £50 less than I thought it was going to cost if the gearbox wasn't contaminated, which it wasn't. So it cost me less, and then even less, so I'm well chuffed. So proper good. And we just went and bought Christmas stuff, and then we're going to buy a Christmas tree, and it's going to be just going to buy a bog standard 6-footer. I'm not buying one with fancy lights on it already because it's the kids' first Christmas. They'll never be able to remember, which is which is disgusting, because I shouldn't have done what I did and joined this organisation, but I was brainwashed. I was at a weak point and all this. But there we go. Like I said before, I have no regrets about it really. I've learned a lot from it, and it's helped me in ways, but I'm glad I'm out of it. I'm done. Bush. I'm me again. I don't feel guilty about anything. I can help people without people being offended or anything. It's and I can pick and choose who I help instead of helping or befriending people just because they're part of a cult. I hope you can hear me. But there we go. That's the way it is. So Marie's just bought me an Elf pyjamas. I thought she'd buy it for herself, but I've got Elf pyjamas, and I do like the film Elf. And that was one of the bonuses of leaving that organisation, is being able to watch Elf with Will Ferrell. If you have not seen it, watch it. It's freaking hilarious. And the bit where he's testing the little music boxes, and they make him jump every time they go off. It's wicked. The whole film is awesome. It's so funny. And if you want to be a bit naughty, I watch Step Brothers with Will Ferrell, because that's funny as well, but it's very rude. So anyway, any XJWs, message me if you want to. I was told that by this person that commented, you can go on there, you can see the comment, said that my thoughts were imperfect. And I thought, well, so's your thoughts imperfect, mate. You're watching a video about me being about all these things done wrong by the elders and a paedophile. It's not just that one man, it's the whole thing. Wake up and see. I better not get too excited, or I'll be called an angry man by these narrow-minded people. Anyway, so yeah, I've had a good day. It's been awesome. I think I might have said on my other video, but I'll say it quickly. We've got 2 hamsters now. One's called Mick, one's called Sheila. They're both female, but I wanted to call the hamster Mick because Sheila, you know, you gotta have Mick, like Mick Dundee. So I think I already mentioned that in my last comment, but I haven't even started on this lager yet. But anyway, hope you have had a good day. I'm going to try and get more videos of other places and edit them and try and get into that, and so it's a bit more interesting. So thanks for watching.